Welcome to a brand new YouTube video. Today I'm doing this mod pack that I created in like a few minutes, and this shader is going to be called Shaders and Stuff. That's literally what it is, shaders and stuff. In this mod pack, I have a bunch of different shader packs. We're going to use a different one every single time, at least as long as I can. And if I don't run out of, if I don't crash enough times. But this is the start of it. Look, they're spawning next to a village. I don't remember all the mods I have, but I'll leave mod list in the description. So one of the mods we have obviously makes this village a lot more realistic. Never mind, this one bread inside this entire chest. Okay, this one is more like a village chest. So we'll just cure up here. Oh, I have a cake. Sorry, I stole your candle. Anything in the blast furnace? No, or smart, sorry. This is like a swamp village, which is not something invented in Minecraft. Other cat, take that. Starting in a swamp is a little bit weird biome, but it's be fine. I don't know what the blacksmiths really look like, so what I'm gonna do. One of the mods, if you couldn't tell already, is the medieval music that you can hear in the background right now. Okay, the furnace is there some stuff though. I'll grab that for later. Okay, this is the Fletcher. I'll tell you this person in a second. I don't know which chests have which one. I don't know which houses actually have chests, because I'm guessing some do and some don't. But since this is a different village, I know exactly. We have some deep state iron ore right here. This is a what version I make this in? I actually forget. I think this is 1.18.5, right? Sorry, it's I think it's 1.19.2 with fabric. So if you guys want to follow along this road, yeah, okay, there we go. Some magma in here. Okay, there's a lot of these ones have like pistons as the main like structure. Thymos will be used for in the future, so we grab all these for now. I don't have to worry too much about hay because there's probably hay bale somewhere around here. I'll come back and grab this deep plate iron ore in a second, so I get some more resources. Anything here? Alright, up here. I'll grab this graphic table too. The 70 mine one. This is like one of the stage's houses. So there's a chest in here. Look, block up there. Some more slime balls. So since this swamp villager kind of makes sense, there's a bunch of slime. It's probably the last slime spawned in a swamp, so it makes sense. Okay, this bomb part doesn't have a house or anything. Continue heading over here. Have I already been over here? I may have. Yeah, over here's where I started. Is it? Let me check the house real quick. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna head up here now. This is very, a lot of houses look the same. I don't know how many are different or not, so that's most villages. They have like 10 houses. Okay, sorry. And sorry for a little bit of lag during this. My computer probably isn't the best for running these shaders, but we'll find a shader that works pretty well. We have iron cutlass with paint of arthropods. This is a good house. What does it look like? Well, it's kind of a fisherman's hut because I have a bear up front and cauldron. It's probably something like that. We have a saddle will be nice. Probably get a horse later on. This house has flower pots. Nothing in here, so we don't have to worry about the house that look like that. Okay, the music turned off though, so you have a nether portal right here too. Okay. Oh, I saw a chest inside this house. This is like a one. Oh, it's satisfied. I can't see what it is. That's stillness. Oh, there's a witch. Why is there a witch in the middle of the village? Can you be somewhere else? Okay, well, that's kind of random. We have, as I said, we have a copper thing right here. Look, this is the actual fisherman's hut. This is my spawn point there because I die. There's chest. Okay, there we go. Some emeralds. The first emeralds we actually found in the entire village. And 2 buckets, so we actually have enough for infinite water stores for later. Grab some of the charcoal. I see some books in here, so I think this is probably like one of the last ones we search. I'm gonna mine these books. This fidget's getting in the way. I mine these books, get for a little bit later. Probably not need them for a while, but keep them for now. This is actually a bread master seed. Don't want to trade for you right now. Probably head over to the ruin portal now. I'll try this last one right here. And we have a bunch of wool and shears, okay. I don't use shears too much, but I guess it can be useful. For this, I kind of want to have like a big map of the area around my base once I set it up, which I'll probably do in this episode. Single spyglass in the middle. Okay. I mean, why not, so. down here, please. There we go. That looks weird. You can see it inside my head. Okay, so I think another portal is over here, if I'm not mistaken. I did leave with iron, but we're not too far from there. So, and I don't really need them right now. Just 3 iron. I already have iron cutlass, and I'll sure I find something else. Is this enough to actually finish this? Is this enough to finish this? We just have to mine this one crying obsidian. Shouldn't take too long though, so just got a few other resources. Fortune 3 axe. What does Fortune axe even do? I have no idea. So I'll see. I'm gonna start mining this. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, finally, that took forever. So we have enough to actually complete this another portal. Probably not gonna go in right now, but at least we have it complete for sometime later. It's actually starting to dark already. That took a very long time. I probably should have got like any pickaxe first, but I guess I didn't need it. Okay, so I should have just enough iron ingots to get all iron, and then we can get flint and steel. There we go. Oh, the vines. Okay. And there we go. We have access to the nether. I'm just gonna see what the spawn is real quick, and then we'll go out of butter base. So we spawn at basalt deltas. I always spawn here for some reason. Doesn't look like there's anything too close nearby, at least. Just not I can see from here, and is that bastion over there? Nothing too close, but we can come back here later and see. Right now, we don't have nearly enough stuff to really go anywhere. I don't really want to have my base in the swamp, so we're gonna head over to the next area that is not over there. Probably somewhere over here. I do see a desert, but is that spot over there? It is. No, watch this. Oh, he's gone. Okay. So we're probably head somewhere over here, though. Looks like there's a little bit of desert over there, but I find something that's not a desert. Do you have a mini-map mod? Something I might add in the next episode, because mini-maps can be useful. I don't want to fight anything right now, though. I'm gonna run past everything, because I don't really need any materials or anything. Is that a shipwreck over there? Yeah, it looks like a shipwreck, but it's not, because it has to go light or something. Probably just one of the new structures that I have. I have a lot of mods, there's probably at least a few of those. So, if you haven't realized, one of the mods in the bottom right of my inventory, you can see a little, like, dash button. That's a combat roll, which I can use whenever. You start from you have from the beginning, down from the block or anything, which I don't know when I'm gonna use it though. Got some dried kelp. Probably need to find a base soon because my inventory is starting to get full. But they need to get some food from here. I don't really need fish C2, and that's a lot of iron. Okay. Got 11 iron from this one chest. Glad I came here. I think that's all. Over here, I think it's a dark oak, or maybe just a regular oak forest. Over here on the shore seems like a nice place to build our base. There's looks like a little clearing over there too. Dark oak's a nice looking wood. I'm not gonna use the birch over here at all, but sorry, as I was saying, the dark wood's actually gonna be pretty useful. It's a nice looking block, like a darker counterpart to spruce, which is something you'd like to use a lot. This area is on the beach though, so I'm gonna go to the other side. See if I can find like a little bit of a clearing somewhere. So right here on this river might actually be a good place to build a base, because I'm gonna have like a bridge base, which is something I haven't really done before, but it sounds like a interesting idea for a base, especially for like areas like this. So I want to just do what I do every single time. So let's set up a little of a crafting station and start. I actually haven't mined any wood yet, so we'll mine this wood for now since we don't need anything. Look at this Enderman over there. Endermans do look nice in this. I want to get some chests already on because I do have a lot of my inventory. I'll start emptying that out now instead of doing it later. Just throw that someplace down. Let's put all that stuff in here. I don't think I'm gonna need any of it right now. Maybe later. We'll just have smite 3. Still have no idea what fortune does on axe, but I guess I have that. Okay, so now they have the chest set up, we can start working on the frame for the base at least. Probably not gonna get it done this episode, just do like a few walls and stuff. Get like the main outline for it. Is that another structure? It is. Is it a little house? Kind of looks like a witch's hut. Just like an abandoned base. Let's enter on the opposite side. Okay. This has bunch of wood and stuff. Raw materials. We'll grab the stone bricks too. And there just looks like this is like an abandoned base. More materials. Maybe they could turn that into like a mining outpost over there eventually. Well, one thing about it, I'm gonna show you guys a combat roll. I'll show you guys an F5 more. That's the combat roll. Don't know when I'm ever gonna use it, but I have it. Oh, sorry, fish. Or two fishes. Okay, this guy's kind of just left, so you have to worry about him. So let's get a little bit of a outline here. First, we're gonna build like the bridge. So I'm gonna use these two placing blocks. The bridge could probably be actually. We'll make the. I don't have a pickaxe. Okay. I didn't actually finish this mining tree either. Okay. So we'll finish mining tree. We're gonna get a pickaxe, and then we can. I'm gonna have like a three wide bridge, I think. The rest. I need a tree floating here. Okay, goal next is having no durability. That's the same thing with all gold tools, but different is exactly how low. We have to build up a little bit. Dark road trees aren't always the best of mines. But they're not the worst. There's definitely worse trees to get to mine. Here we have medieval music back. Medieval music really is like has like it's a nice vibe for this. Minecraft is just a normal calm game. There's something right there. Okay, so that has 44 logs. Now I can press pickaxe quick. Already have sticks actually. That's an iron and chest. I did, okay. So we'll make an iron pickaxe. And just like start. We already have. We haven't even got any cobblestone yet. Going straight to iron for most of our tools. So it's nice to be able to do it at the beginning. I'm not gonna craft all this into. I'm not going to craft all this into the what is it called? Planks right now. Let's do some of it because we may want the logs for something else. I'll still take a quarter of this. We'll probably need more, but for now it's fine. This isn't gonna look good by any means, at least not for a while. I'm just gonna have it go up like that. No, I'm not gonna do one more. I'm having go up one more, but it doesn't need to. We'll have to terraform this area a little bit, but for now it's okay. Look at the main frame setup. See the sunset going over the trees a little bit. There's the main frame for the bridge. We're gonna prove it later, but for now it's okay. Mainly what I want to do is just get the main foundation set up. Pretty much the walls and the doors, I can keep the chests inside instead of keeping them out here. Even though for now I'm probably aiming with my here when I do get set up. These two blocks are like the middle of it area. We're a bit off this side because that side gets a little bit, just keeps continuing into the river. This side goes up to the ocean. We'll start building over here. I could use another wood for it, but for now I'm still keeping this. Eventually we want to try to find a spruce biome. Spruce and dark wood can look pretty good together. This is gonna be like a very big base, at least when we start off. Probably just take start of a small one and upgrade it from there. Next base block down there. Okay. Maybe we can build out 2 more blocks, and that should be good at least for now. You don't have to make it too big, just enough where it can have the fundamentals. That's a 4x4 inside. That'd be fine, I think. The bed's over here. Okay. There's a bed from earlier. And earlier, so this was 1.19.2. It might be a different version. I'll just check when I. I'll check when I add the mod list. So, if one of the definites, just look in the mod list in the description. Okay, so I think that's a good enough frame. Let's start moving some of the stuff in there for now. I did say I was probably leaving outside, but it's okay to come in. Craft table over there. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll just mine the chest. I might get another axe first, but it's fine. I forgot it's full of chest. I forgot the chest was full. Okay, there we go. Let's slowly move all the stuff over there. By slowly mean won't be too long, actually. I have a furnace right here, so add the double chest right here. Okay, so most of that stuff's moved over. We have full inventory at least, so rest of the stuff can just go in my inventory, I guess, for now. I put the rest of the dark oak planks in there. Let me grab those out. This is a... Actually, let me get a door real quick. Why does the frame for one door give you 3? I think it should give you like 1 or 2. Who actually needs 3? I can just go back in there. This isn't like completely base or anything, but doesn't need to be really complete. Just enough where I can have like a base to operate in. That should be good enough for now. We don't need much. So let's head over to where the house was and start making it go up in mine. So the combat roll, it's not really good. I'm probably not going to use it for combat much. I think I'm going to use combat roll for movement. Yeah, do that. We'll have like in here, but like the chests, furnaces, and stuff like that. Come right here in the base, and the mining will be like right here. I always like doing a 2x2, not 2x2, just like a 2 wide mine because more space and just look, there's a 1 wide hole. Into the Stone Age with an iron pickaxe. From here, I don't need to use any more dirt or anything for a while. So we'll get down to what wire are we at right now. I remember where it is. We're at Y61 right now. I'm gonna head down to 40 and then add a little bit of a stop. Actually, do we have any coal? I think I have coal back in my chest. Let me grab that. I'm gonna have to fix that because hitting your head is kind of annoying. Okay, I did have some coal in here. I actually have some charcoal, so I'll use charcoal right now. Actually, I think I still have more stuff here. In this beginning, I'm trying to be as much, not use, like, waste as much materials right now. I'll skip 6 on me. There's no need really not to. I didn't have my torches, I forgot about that. So we'll add that in my offhand. Where do those go? Oh, they're all in here. So put that in my offhand for dual wielding torches looks weird in this, but as I say, we'll keep that in my offhand for light. We'll add a few, like, up every once in a while, though, so it doesn't get too dark and you get rid of the torch. We'll add one, like, right here for now. And I'm just keep my mine down to 40 and see it goes there. Okay, so we're at 40 level now. It looks like 40 is numbers like granite dirt patch, but that's fine. Not sure my heroes have like base operations. I feel like probably a crafting recipe, not crafting recipe, crafting table and a few furnaces. That should be enough stone for right now. Granite isn't really useful at all, so don't need much. Same thing with like the thyroid, I think you said. This is going to be like the main first base. We're gonna add like a torch right here. We'll have to add some more as I go up, so let's take the torch out of my offhand we had there, but let's add a crafting table. And with the crafting table, we'll get a furnace. Can you make a furnace out of granite? I don't think you can. No, you can't, okay. I think just think black stone or regular cobblestone. I'll put the furnace right here. Probably could add a chest, but we don't really need to. It doesn't really matter too much. So I'm gonna take the torch out of my offhand. I can actually see where it needs light. Guess we can have one like right here. And probably like one more. Right there. Yeah, that should be good. At least for now. Next way down, we'll break some of those. I'll click on my gun. Okay. Don't really need food too bad. I didn't see any hay bales at the village. At least wasn't really looking too much for them, but let me just go staple quick though. Close this door quickly. There we go. Okay. Sweet dreams, everybody. Actually, yeah, we can add a furnace right here. We have a few raw materials we can. As I was saying, we have a few raw materials we can smelt right now. I'm thinking Yannick just got a bunch of copper, but we'll start by smelting this iron. Just 3, but it's still better than nothing. And put some of the extra resources in here. I'll use these oak planks to make a chest as well, so we get a double chest. There we go. I'll put all the rest of the stuff I don't really need in there. Probably grab some of the stuff out though. We just need get an axe. Nah, that's fine. I think it should be okay for now. We'll grab that too. There's 3 iron. I'll put the copper in there, I guess. Actually, And the copper's pretty used for anything, or gold. So I'm just gonna leave that in there. Over here, this is kind of a birch forest. I just never realized that. I guess it's fine, but it doesn't really matter too much. This is the mining area, anyways. So yeah, in this page we have 124 different crafting recipes. I only have like 40. I only have like 40 mods in this. I didn't know it'd be that many. So let's just stock up on wood, I guess, for right now. We'll go craft the axe. There we go, an iron axe. We're gonna need lots of wood. Wood's very important resource in this game. So for mining these dark oak trees, I think we should like leave the bottom row and mine the bottom row last. Sometimes they're gonna be taller, sometimes they aren't. Having a good thick strategy would be nice. So I'm gonna get up to like a stack of dark wood, and I think that should be fine. Animation with axe isn't the best, but it's fine. Okay, this was a relatively shorter one. On this last row now. This is gonna get stacked, but 45 is enough. I'm gonna try some more coal from the mine over here. Like down here, we'll start mining down again. This time, we'll probably get to Y20, and then have a final one of Y0. Actually, probably one more, because it feels like that good 40, I think. Having like spaces of 20 is probably a good gap. There are some resources that spawn more like higher up than the don't. Even though I know caving, strip mining isn't the best way to get resources, it's just a simpler way. So like, if you can find caves down here too, and then explore those. That's normally what I do. I just like strip mine, I find a cave or something, and then I continue. You need to find some coal, because I'm actually running out of torches though. What are we at right now? We're up by 30, so we have 10 more blocks to go. I'm almost out of... I'm gonna make another iron pickaxe before I continue going, because this one's about to break. There we go. Let's keep that inventory for now. It needs to make inventory back to 0. There we go. One of the mods I do have in this is the Twilight Forest mod. I had now razors. Okay. As I was saying, I found a cave. Where's the skeleton? I did not even see that water, but here it is. I barely am in the water, but yes, it's fine. One of them, I think I do have a gravestone mod though, so if I did die, it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. So it looks like we have a mine shaft and a lush forest biome. I think a cave this close is actually really nice. Okay, where was my entrance? Right up there. Okay, so the entrance was right there. A lot of mobs I think are trying to kill me right now. Let me have to torch my offhand so I can see a little better. Okay. So for entrances, we'll just like add a little bit of a... No, not a skeleton. No, it's the axolotl. That's on the ground. We'll just like add a little of a staircase up here. It's starting the wrong way. Don't want to get to the roof exactly, so I think we'll just go right here. Make a little bridge over. I think he's up here, I didn't see exactly where it was. Having a mine shaft, and this cave looks like it goes down pretty deep. We'll explore this for now. Hey, wait, here's the entrance, okay. Probably, instead of adding just a staircase, I could probably just add like a ladder down here, because it's literally like one floor down. I did line that up correctly. Adding a staircase just follows the pattern. I do have to find a way to wrap it back around there. I already made that at least. But that shouldn't be too difficult. This isn't gonna look good by any means, I'm not going for that right now, but as we play, we'll make this look better. So let me just add a little bit of a wraparound point right here. So now you have a little point. You can just go down here to the first big caving section. It's actually over there's more of a lush cave. Over there is more of a normal cave. There's a lot of water over there. Oh no, that's in the part of the mine shaft. So we'll actually leave this mine shaft for the next video. I'm gonna head back over to the base, add the coordinates real quick. Did I put anything here or no? Okay. I have some more iron to put in the furnace too, so. Pull out coordinates for the mine and for the base. So for the mine, I have paper and pencil next to me, so I'm gonna write this down. For the mine, we have a 676. The Y doesn't really matter, but we'll keep it there anyways. And 1. Okay. Then I could just add 1, but we'll add the base too. So head over here. We'll just do like the middle of the base. That should be fine. At the middle of the base, I mean like this entrance, like right here. So these coordinates are 630. Why does it matter? Negative 31 for the base. Okay. So put this on here real quick. And for this one, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.